What's up? What's up? We're live again. Don't know what just has happened. Not too happy. YouTube, get your crap fixed. Um, one sec. Let's see if YouTube has sent out notifications, because as of right now, there's no viewers. Oh, what do you know? YouTube didn't send out notifications. What's up, YouTube? Why are you not sending out notifications? Be nice if you did your job, please. Um, okay, it's that right now I should have two viewers, and um, I don't know what's going on. So I don't even know if any of that content just got uploaded or not. For some reason. I think Tina's live right now. Yeah, Tina Danridge is actually live right now. I'm actually missing her live stream. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but it's not cool. I mean, heck, I never even got a notification from YouTube telling me that she was live. Um, let's share it on Facebook. It's bad when I gotta do my own notifications. Maybe if I follow YouTube on Twitter, they'll do my job, do the job. Um, Heck, it says I'm still live on my other live stream. I don't know why. Not too sure what's going on. Um, yeah. So, like I was saying, um, AWS really let me down. They really let a lot of people down. I don't know why. It's really sad. It's sad for me to think about it because I looked up to these people, and then they just kicked me to the curb, like I was a paper towel holder or something like that. They just tossed me out the door. I don't know why, but like I was saying, um, tilt this up a little bit. Like I was saying, um, hold on. Like I was saying, I planned on this channel being a channel for the animals, to where I could go interact with these dogs, and you'd be able to see how they interact with people like me, like males, and something something you can't see by walking into the kennel and looking at the dog, because that's their space. They're guarding that space. Um, and one dog, for instance, like Aragon, who is sadly no longer with us, um, that was a dog that you had to have outside his kennel in order to see the real him. He was a lovable sweetheart. It's one thing that hurts so much when I think about the fact that he's no longer with us. Um, you know, and that's just it. I was planning on using this channel to help get dogs like him out there to the public so the public could see them. Every animal that I advertised on my channel so far has been adopted. Go figure. YouTube is actually a really good way to advertise because you can post your video of the animal to multiple sources. Berkeley County actually uses. I don't think they use YouTube. I think they use Facebook Live. They walk through the kennels and show you the dogs. Well, my goal was to do just the same, but I was going to take them out of their kennel so that you could so that you could see the dog's personality, and so you could see the cat's personality. They would have been in the same room with the other cats, but not in their cage. So that was my hope ideal, but it never happened, sadly. I actually just started pushing this channel this year. Actually, I started doing videos back for December, but now I'm actually pushing this channel. I'm trying to get subscribers in. I'm trying to get views. I'm pushing content. I'm uploading videos. I'm doing live streams. I'm trying everything to try to get the views up, to try to get the subscribers up. I'm doing as much as I possibly can. I understand if y'all think my videos might be boring. Maybe that's why you're not subscribing as fast as I would like. Like I said, please remember that right now it is cold out. It is still winter time. Daylight savings time actually goes into effect, I think, 3 o'clock tomorrow morning. So don't forget to set your clocks ahead an hour. You know, so much. And you know, it's not easy for me to just grab the camera and say, oh, we're going to do a video. Because in my head, it's like, because I'm so shy, it's like, do I really want to do a video? Do I really want to do this? Yes, I want to do this. I don't know any other way to try to become well known and all that. YouTube, when I first started watching videos on YouTube, it was to learn how to fix little problems on the cars, or to figure out what was wrong with our circuit panel out back with the pool. Maybe when we start opening the pool, I'll do videos on that. Maybe I'll show you how to get your pool pump up and running. Maybe I'll do a review on our pool cleaner. We actually have I think it's a Rover. It's actually tucked away in the corner over there, so I'm not going to drag it out right now. I might do it in the next video, I don't know. There's a lot of videos and a lot of ideas that I might push a video once it warms up. It's hard to say. I mean, there's a lot of things. I mean, I've got a zero turn. I might do a video on how to drive a zero turn, how to operate a zero turn. It's not the easiest. I mean, for me, it was. I got on it, and I knew how to run it. For somebody like my dad, he got on it, and like most people would, he didn't know how to steer it. So, and he was pulling the one lever. Well, if you just pulled the one lever and you push the other one up, you're going to sit there and do circles around and around and around. So that's what he did. Um, so maybe I'll do a video on showing how to operate a zero turn. Um, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of videos and a lot of ideas that comes to my head on what to make a video of. And then there's the ideas that come to my head, and I'm like, well, like with my car, I got to change the oil cent, or I should have already changed it, but it's been so cold out. I've got the oil and the filter right over there. I've been just waiting on a nice day to change it. Um, but like with changing my oil in my car, the idea is, well, I can do a video on that. Well, it takes so much time and to get the camera set up. I mean, it don't really take time to get the camera set up, but you got to record it, and it really slows you down when you are trying to get something done as fast as you can. I mean, changing oil, you don't really want to rush it, but when you're recording it, it does slow you down. Um, I might do a video on parts of it. I don't know. Um, like I said, there's so many ideas that I think about doing a video. I haven't so far pushed the ideas. I might once it warms up. There's a lot of crap around the yard that I got to get done. Might do videos on that. I actually put the metal backup on our roof today because when we had the last windstorm, it actually ripped it off. And I was actually hoping my brother would come help put it back up, but I don't know when I'm going to see him again. I don't know if he would have been willing to help or not. So I just decided, well, what the hell, and went on and put it back up myself. It was not fun. It was very nervous because we've got an extension ladder, and because our roof is like this, it's pretty much a triangle on the tops, and that's where the piece came off. Was on this part that goes up like this. So it's very high up. It's like up like this, and I'm laughing at myself. Um, it's very high up, and when you get the extension ladder extended, um, it can be very nerve wracking. It really can. Myself, I hate getting on extension ladders because I trust them, but I don't trust them because I don't because there's no other legs. It's all depending on what you're leaning it on. You have to worry about whether or not it's going to slide or any of that. Um, so yeah, that bugs the crap out of me every time I get up on one. Um, House is settling. Um, you know, I I may do a review on my truck. It's actually my dad's truck, but I call it my truck because I drive it more than anybody else. Um, it's a 2001 Toyota Tundra. It's actually almost got 213,000 miles on her. Um, she's not in the best shape. So if I do a review, don't judge me because I'm practically the one that maintains her. I actually call the truck the Intimidator after the late Dale Earnhardt Sr. Because I mean, I don't know if many people look at cars and trucks the way I do, but I know I can pull up a car right smack bumper to bumper with that truck, and it literally looks like the car that I pull up in front of it is freaking out. So it's kind of funny with the way I look at it. Um, but yes, don't judge me if or don't judge me or my family if I do a review on it. because it's not in the best shape. I mean, like I said, it's a 2001. Um, so yeah, I may do a review on some of the other cars we got around here. I mean, my mom's got a Chrysler 300. Um, my dad actually also owns a Toyota Prius. Um, if you want a great gas saver, plug the phone back in. If you want a great gas saver, I highly recommend a Toyota Prius. Um, he's actually gotten 500 miles per gallon on a tank of gas in that car. And to be honest, I really would love for my Volkswagen Jetta to get that kind of gas mileage. But I love the power my car's got. I mean, I like the fact that if I need to open her up and have the power there to, if there's a car coming and I need the power to practically go and get going, I have the power there that I need. I mean, I love it. I love it. I mean, I used to own a Suzuki Forenza. That's what I had before that. I tell you, Suzuki, stick to making four wheelers. Cause that car, I love that car to death. But that car literally drained my banking account. I probably had like $4,000 in my banking account when we got that car. Now I got $12 in there. So yeah, that tells you how much. That car was breaking down on me every time I turned around. Right before we got rid of it, I had to replace the thermostat on it. I replaced probably just about every part on that car when we had it. I loved that little car, but it really was down powered. I mean, yes, it was just a 4-cylinder, but it really didn't have. I mean, it had power, but it didn't have the power that. It didn't have the power that you would expect for it to have. I mean, like, if you put my Jetta up against that Suzuki, oh, that Jetta would leave that Suzuki sitting still. Granted, my Jetta does have one more cylinder. It's a 5-cylinder. It's a powerful little 5-cylinder, though. I'll tell you that. But like I said, I love my Jetta. Of course, when I got it, there was a lot of stereotype. My sister-in-law owned a 2000. It was 2000 something, I think. Might have been older than that. But I think it was a 2000 something. It was somewhere in the 2000s. She had a Volkswagen Jetta. And, you know, I don't want to go into the whole story. But they got rid of the Jetta and got a Dodge Nitro. My opinion on the Dodge Nitros is it looks like a damn box. It really does. And seeing the problems they've had out of that Nitro, it's one of the biggest pieces of junks that you could probably buy. I mean, they've had all kinds of problems out of that car. But I was looking at Fords. I'm not a big fan of Fords. The only vehicle I really like of Fords is the Mustang. And I don't really like what they've done to the Mustangs nowadays. But I was actually looking at a Ford Focus. I wasn't that big of a fan of it, but I liked the size of them. I also was looking at Toyota Corollas. We didn't ever find, because my family's a big fan of Toyota. They know how to build their cars. I mean, that truck out there says it. Um, Toyota's never let us down. Um, to be honest, I truly believe Toyota, which is now a American-made vehicle. I mean, Toyota is more American-made than Ford. It's more American-made than Dodge. Our American-made vehicles they claim are American-made are now made out of out of the U.S. And Toyota has taken their place in America. A foreign owned company is now American made, and that I thank you, Toyota. Um, Toyota, they know how to build their cars. I mean, before we had, I mean, my car replaced the Suzuki, and then the Suzuki actually replaced my dad's old Toyota Corolla. That car had just hit 200,000 miles, and we had one payment left on her. We was coming home from Prince George's County. Um, I'll never forget that day. Why I'm here to tell you this story, I don't know. Why my dad's here to be able to tell you the story, I don't know. Why that car did not explode that day, I don't know. Um, we was coming up the road. We'd just gone through the one light, which was up right next to our Walmart. And then you go through one light, and then there's another light. And then there's another light. We'd just gone through the two lights. Traffic was backed up that day. And I don't really remember a whole lot. It was backed up. My dad was driving. He hit his brakes. We stopped. And there's not too much after that. After we stopped that I really remember because I blacked out. But we had a box van. It was a work utility van. He ran into the back end of us. This man was moving. I mean, he was moving. Speed limit through there's only 45. I'd say he was probably doing 55 to 60. He hit us. Drove us into the car in front of us, and that car into front of that car. I mean, it was like 6 or 7 cars. But the impact was so hard. That utility van hit us so hard that it literally crushed the gas tank. And we didn't know it. We didn't have the slightest clue that gas tank was crushed. The car wasn't smoking or nothing. The car was actually a clutch. It was actually still running when me and my dad came to. It was still running. It was still in drive. Somehow he managed to keep his foot on the clutch. And it was drivable. We was able to drive it home. Had we known that the gas tank was crushed, we probably wouldn't have. We probably would have had it towed. We didn't know that it was crushed until that the gas tank was crushed until after the insurance company came out and they gave their appraisal. The other people's insurance companies came out, they gave their appraisals. Our insurance company actually beat their appraisal. So we went with their appraisal. and they actually bought the car off of us. And the people that our insurance company, State Farm, they came out to pick the car up, and they brought a flatbed. And we was out there when they picked the car up, because the car died once we got it home. It died because the trunk wouldn't stay closed. The battery, the trunk wouldn't stay closed, so the dome light was on all the time, and the battery pretty much drained itself. You know, they came out to get the car. The insurance company totaled it. As the guy's putting it up on the car, up on the rollback, he lifts up the flatbed, and we can see the gas tank, clear as day, is crushed halfway. I mean, it's just smushed. And it's hard for me to tell this story, because I don't know why I'm here to this day. I don't know why I'm on this earth. I don't know why my dad's on this earth to this day. I don't know why we live to tell. I'm blessed that we are here to be able to tell the story. I'm blessed that we live to see another day. But why that car did not explode, I don't know. That car should have exploded. And that's exactly what the tow truck driver said when he saw it. He goes, I don't know how y'all survived. He says that car should have exploded. And that is one reason why I always make sure I tell the people that I love every day. Like my girl. Hold on, let me go let Snickers in. Come on. Come on. Snickers, come on. Come on. Snickers, let's go. Alright, y'all, I'm back. That is why I always make sure every day, every minute that I talk to my girl, I tell her I love her. I make sure every single person that I love, I make sure I tell them I love them. Because you never know when you may leave this world. That day could have been our last day, and we was blessed to live another day to be able to tell our story. We was blessed to not be badly injured. I mean, we walked away from that crash. We had neck problems. We've got back problems. Whether the back problems was from the accident or not, I don't know. But we was blessed to live another day. We was blessed to be able to walk away from that wreck. Something many people don't get to do. And lovely. I had to clean up a spill. But we was blessed to walk away from that wreck. And, you know, I don't know how my girl would have took it if I would have lost my life that day. I know it would have been a very bad day for my mother, and my brother. Um, I am so blessed that we lived another day to be able to tell us. I mean, I'm lucky to be sitting here to be able to tell this story to y'all. So, in a way, I have to say thank you, Toyota. Thank you for building your cars strong. Because that car truly showed how strong it was. And, you know, it's very emotional for me to tell the story. But, you know, that's one of the stories I'm able to sit here and tell because I live to tell about it. So, Snickers is throwing a fit. So, we're at 31 minutes and 57 seconds, I believe. So, I think I'm going to call it a night for this live stream. I may do another one later on. I don't know. We'll see. Until next time. Till next video. Till next live stream. I'll catch you later. See ya.